Hey everyone, what's up? It's Jesse here with the just a little something to say. Today is today it is truly a dark day in Marvel comics. Yeah, in the comic world, especially for Marvel itself, because because the creator of Marvel Comics himself, Stan the Man Lee, has unfortunately passed away this morning. I just heard the news early at like 6:30 a.m. to hear the news, and I was just like, oh my god, it was just really devastating. I've been a fan of Marvel for so many years, and this guy has created so many characters, like starting off with Spider-Man, with his friend Steve Deco, sorry, and unfortunately he's no longer with us. He passed away a few months ago. Yeah, it's just tragic. I was like, when I heard the news, I was like crying. I was just like, oh my god, I was like so emotional. I was crying, and just like, it's devastating to actually lose such an icon in the comics. Such a it's pretty devastating. It's very devastating to It's just Stan Lee has actually touched so much, that has so much hearts. There's never a guy like Stanley. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find, like, the right words after. Well, this ain't the first time that I have to wake up to find out the news about one of my one of my favorite celebrities to die or pass away. The first time it uh Robin Williams. His death was unexpected. So was Stanley, but then again, age of 95. That's wow. I can tell that guy has lived a great life. He has made truly has made a mark on the world by creating these these comic book characters, creating Marvel, being in numerous cameo appearance. Since this guy has brought a lot of joy and happy to the world, yeah, he's truly a legend for the comic book ages. I'm just tearing up now. So yeah, I just was not expecting this kind of news of today. I thought it was just gonna, bit of a quiet day or something. But I think I just had a bit of a hunch, a bit of feeling that something tragic happened today. I thought, yeah, I guess, yeah, I know that humans don't last for forever, but True Legends does, like Mr. Stanley himself. So yeah, his first from his like very first issue of Spider-Man in the 1960s, which truly it's truly such a pleasure, because I always think that I thought there was like I thought every Marvel character is irreplaceable. Like every actor who plays a Marvel character is like irreplaceable. I mean, they can never be they can never um I don't think there'll be I don't think there's anyone who can play, like I thought there's no one who could play better Tony Stark or Iron Man like Robert Downey Jr. or Captain America with Chris Evans or Thor with Chris Hemsworth, to, but to tell you the truth, there can never be there can never be um, uh, there can never be can never be a Stanley like a true Stanley. That's that's not how it goes in my head. I just there is there can never be see, I'm just actually lost for words. I can't even. God, I had to like this a bit of whole speech prepare. I just God, I just don't know. Then as soon as I start recording, it just like, but but they can never. I don't think they can anyone be like Stanley. He's definitely one of a kind. A person like him is very rare these days, and very rare these days. Yeah, the one thing I regret is that I guess I'll never get a chance to meet a guy like him, because I just want to say I try to reach out to him on maybe on Twitter or Instagram or something like that, but yeah, I just didn't get a reply back. But he has touched us in so many ways throughout the years. His wife, Joan Lee, who's been with him since the very beginning. Unfortunately, she lost her life. Unfortunately, she lost her life like earlier this year, a few months ago, and then he's come, and his colleague, his dear friend Steve DeCoy, who helped him create Spider-Man and Doctor Strange with him. He's no longer with us too, so it was pretty heavy for Mr. Stanley himself. And then he I remember, although I never got to meet him in person, but he did came down to for his final trip to Brisbane, Australia for the Supernova, and I got a chance to see his interview on Studio 10, which is really rememberable. Just this guy is, like I said, brought so much joy and happiness, and created this world for us to enjoy, and just can't thank you enough. I just can't really thank you enough, sir, for everything you have done, Mr. Lee. For everything you have done, it's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable of what you do. You have the greatest imagination of all time. It's still, no words, really, no words. So as a Marvel fan myself, I'm actually I would definitely watch pretty much almost pretty much every single Marvel movie in the MCU Marvel Cinematic Universe, from Iron Man to Captain Marvel, and then which would lead up to Avengers 4. Hopefully you made some good cameo. Hopefully you made some cameos there, because we're gonna we're definitely gonna we're definitely gonna commit you to honor you for. We're gonna honor you for everything you have done for us. It's just I don't think we can ever repay you back for everything you have done for us. So once again, I just want to say thank you for everything, Stanley, for everything, for you, for creating Marvel, for creating Marvel, for being a wonderful human being as yourself, or being the whole world's friend. And hopefully you'll be creating creating more characters or adventures upstairs with the big man himself. Yeah. So hopefully this little tribute video of saying my thank you and my condolence to Stan, to you, Stan, and to his family and friends for going for this hard time. So as just want to say thank you so much, and yeah, and you know what, Excelsior.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.
It is such fun creating characters, writing stories, even doing interviews, even though I can't hear most of what the guy says to me. And when you do something that you know the fans seem to enjoy, that gives you such satisfaction, you don't want to stop.
Welcome back to the Baxter, Dr. Richards. I've got the usual for you. Good to have you back, sir.
Yeah, can I have my shoe back?
Invitation, sir.
I should be on that list.
Name?
Stanley.
Yeah, nice try, buddy.
No,
Nice
no,
try.
really,
Nice
I'm
try.
Stanley. Did it work? Oh, man. I am so fired.
Look at Mr. Smiles over here. Where's your wife, old man? What a Class A prevert.
I thought he'd be taller.
Are your pulses pounding? Can you feel its eyes upon you? The dweller in the dark is watching.
Relax, Harry. It's just Stan.
I wear 'em front. I wear 'em back. I go inside out. Then I go front and back.
Dad!
Peter Parker.
I think I know that guy. Neither was Omaha Beach, Blondie. Stop trying to scare us. Come on.
All right.
Excelsior. Are you Tony Stank?
Yes, this is Tony Stank.
That is hilarious. Wow, nice suit. Zip it, Stanley. Damn alarm. Shut it off.
Don't make me come down there, you punk.
I think whatever you do, you should do what you most want to do and what you're best at. Too many people don't really do what their heart's desire is, but they try to do something else because they think, well, it'll be easier to get a job or to make money. And if that happens, then when you're doing it, you feel like you're working. But if you do what you really want to do, you feel like you're playing. It's easier for you to do.